Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on once again. This is going to be yet another big token and roster video. I know I've been doing a lot of those lately, but the changes in the game and the updates and the retroactive rewards and the champion progress rewards have all been updated so much recently. We just got to go through this and talk about how things are moving along for different characters and the tiers for the different stars worth of characters. And I hope that you got a big bunch of updates today, again, from the developers of the game to reward us with the retroactive updates for champion rewards progress. So that's what we're looking at here. Every character that you see with the green emblem at the bottom corner means that these characters have shards that can be used to redeem for covers, and it's all through 5 stars on down through 4s and even a 3 or 2, I think. And so I need to do this and go through, collect these covers, add them in, and then we're going to do a lot of token draws, including I did some math, and based on what we see here, we can do a bunch more draws from the Beta Ray Bill store that also has Thor and Hela in it. So there's not going to be any gameplay once again here, but this is pretty big stuff with a lot of legendary draws. Let's start out from first. I want to point out is you see the drop down box here. It's really nice that we've got the 2 bottom selectors are pretty handy now. The second to last is the one that shows you your targeted heroes, the characters you selected to earn shards whenever you open token packs, right? And so I just select one character in each tier, 5, 4, and 3 stars. You can select many more than that if you prefer. I like to have it all directed and very much targeted toward one character at a time, just so I can work to moving them up faster than any other. If you have multiple selected, it will be random which character receives shards at any given time. And then the other selector, the bottom one with the up arrow, is anyone who has shards or covers that you can apply to increase their level. So let's start at the bottom, and this is the same thing that's on my 80 item reward list at the bottom, but this is kind of a nice way to go through it. We've got 3-star bullseye, better move this, to cash in a 300 shards. So that's perfect. That came in from 2-star bullseye, I'm sure, from the retroactive rewards update. Cash that in, and he goes up a level. We just get ISO for it. That's great. That's basically the same thing as adding a cover that we had separately. We cashed in shards to move up a level. All right, now let's go down here to Talos. He's got 600 over 400 shards per each 4-star. So that means after we cash in a cover, we're going to have 200 shards left. Let's hit the level up button there. Move him up a level, get the hero points from it. That's great. And so I made a note of what my starting numbers were of ISO, hero points, and command points. And we're going to do a bunch of tokens also, and we'll see how everything moves up. Sabretooth has over 600 shards as well. We'll move him up a notch, 285. Looking more for command points, but these, the newer characters are a little bit lower in levels, of course. And Worthy Cap, over 600 shards also. Level him up that way. I'll speed this up a little bit now that I've kind of pointed out what's going on. 1,000 shards on Torch, so we can get 2 levels out of him. Command points and 50 hero points. 287. You'll have a legendary at level 290, so it's nice to move those new characters up as fast as possible. 4-star Endgame Thanos. Look at this, 1,200 shards. That means 3 levels. Let's do it. Since I have him championed, there's no concern over what color of a cover I would have been choosing. If you have him and he's not champed yet, you'll want to decide what color of the cover you want to buy to move him up. So he goes to 288. Hope this doesn't take way too long. I know I'm over explaining everything like usual. Cash in a Mysterio level. to 88 as well. Ronin Hawkeye. So let's do this. Now we can move over. Now we probably better stay here for a bit. That's fine. Juggernaut, 600 shards, so well on his way to another level, 288. A running trend here. I think Ronin was just 287. And now we're moving up to a little bit higher level characters. Here is Magik. Nice to cash in a couple covers for her, moving her up into the 290s pretty well. And in my last video, I listed links to kind of like a spreadsheet system that shows you which 3-star now is a feeder for 4-star covers. So if you want to take a look at that. All right, this is a good one. Moving Dazzler up a notch to 300 for the legendary token. And all these characters are going to have shards that remain with them and don't expire or change anything. So we'll earn other shards throughout normal gameplay. Domino goes up to 295. Her shards were earned from retroactive levels in a 3-star Deadpool. That's now a new feeder setup. Let's go to Wiccan. And Emma Frost. So we've got a couple of levels to apply here. And this is great because Emma now is a feeder for 5-star Kitty Pryde. So nice to level her up. We'll get a legendary at 310. And I'll point this out real quick. You can look at the champion rewards. And so we just hit... Let's see, I want to get caught up here. We just hit level 308. Now, if you look back through your champion rewards, don't be misled. It shows Kitty Pryde shards, and I already earned those shards separately. They came in a separate update, so I did get them, which is fantastic. And then at 310 is the legendary, and then we earn more shards toward Kitty Pryde as Emma goes up to level 320. So as you can see, 100 shards, 150, and 250 all add up to 500. It does take 500 shards to level up a 5-star. Very cool. Yep, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, guys. Another 310 from Jubilee. That's great. Lockjaw at 330. How perfect. So many of these are working out to right at the legendary token level. Valkyrie, check this out. Now, I was afraid at first to be leveling Valkyrie up too high because I need to keep my balances in line with Gladiator Thor and 5-star Okoye. But we're earning shards for Thor, so I can just keep them equipped on Thor without having to use them and level him up too high in comparison to Okoye. I've gone over that quite a bit, probably more than you'd like to hear. But it's a big deal which character tanks which color, and it looks like we have natural covers for her as well. Let's leave that for a second. We'll come back after we do all of these shards. Sandman. Try to speed it up a little bit. X-Force Wolverine hits 100 OML shards. I'll take it. Yondu now has 3-star feeders. That's real nice. A 3-star feeder and the secondary rewards. X-23. Couple of levels. Nice command points there. And she's at 346. Mordo. Yeah, this is taking a really long time. Jean Grey with a couple of levels, one more for a legendary at 350. And we're going to do a bunch of draws from the Beta Ray Bill store if I ever get done with these shards. 150 5-star Panther shards awarded. Ironheart hits 351 for 100 hero points. $250 5-star Loki shards. Very cool. With remaining shards on ME Hulk, so I'll have to watch that a little bit. People are thinking, well, there's going to be a lot more micromanagement here involved, and I think that's probably true. For the most part, with your target heroes, you can just set it for who you want for a while and just keep track of when you want to change it. It's not going to be a whole lot of work on a day-to-day basis. Star-Lord moves up. And now we're finally moving here a little bit. Gamora's got a couple of covers. Thanos shards, excellent. And a big block of hero points at 250 and more Thanos shards next. That would have been a full Thanos cover at level 360, but then if I earned retroactive shards beforehand, that's just the same thing, really. Nightcrawler got a whole bunch of rewards here. He was a higher level character for me in the first place. There's 10 command points, 250 hero points, and 10 more CP. That's great. He also has covers waiting. We'll do that separately. Nightcrawler got a bunch of covers from 3-star Angel. Rocket and Groot leveling up big time. 10,000 ISO, 25 command points to hit 366. Only 4 more levels to max champ. And we also have covers for him, for them separately. Here is Infinity War Spider-Man. Takes another level. I had him as my bonus hero for a long time, if you remember. And that is it for the 4-star shards. Great. Let's now add in our 5 stars. We'll start with Banner. He's pretty much the bottom of the list, but it'll be nice to level him up. Once, twice for 25 command points, and another level for hero points. Awesome. Okay, he does have a cover. We'll do that separately as well. He now has a feeder from Totally Awesome Hulk. Here's Doom. 1,000 shards, just perfectly for his first champion level of a legendary. Goes past that to 452. Hang in there, folks. We're going to get into the token draws here pretty soon. Got a whole bunch for Cable. Check this out. Had a pretty reasonably high level 4-star Cyclops. And so this is going to work out into 4 covers for Cable. Big time, 25 command points, hero points, and legendary token. Very nice. And he's got a cover on the Vine. Also, we'll get to it. Archangel, look at that, 2,500 shards. Since we had Nightcrawler leveled up pretty high, we get a bunch of levels here. 25 CP again. This is building up to a lot more draws. Awesome. LT and 456 level on Archangel. These are all the levels that if we didn't get the second round of rewards at the player's request to the developers, would have missed out on all of these. So I think it's very important and just great that a lot of the player community came together on the forums and elsewhere to get the developers' attention, saying that we appreciate the first round of updates, but it really wasn't what we thought we were going to get, and what we earned or deserved is kind of a funny thing to say. Professor X takes a couple of levels up to 456, and we'll get another 1 or 2 here in a little bit. He's got 1 remaining leftover shard. So I don't like the word to say, you know, that players deserved something, but I will say that a lot of people, myself included, worked on certain characters and built them based on bonus heroes, based on the precedent set with other 5-star champion reward updates. And so Rescue gets a nice couple of levels here. fed in from Hulkbuster, more CP. And so when we didn't get what we thought we would, it was a pretty big shock, and we made a big deal about it. I think rightfully so, and the developers listened and came around and got us exactly what we thought should happen, and it's pretty much great, I think. There's a couple of things here and there that aren't perfect, but for the trade-off for essentially shards can earn you the color of any cover you want, call them colorless covers. Storm moves up nicely. I think that's pretty much worth it. Kitty takes a level for ISO 456, and she'll have other covers coming up. Gambit, I was excited to see this. He's got all the covers he would have earned from Rogue, 5 in a row, plus the 1 natural cover separately. 25 CP, hero points again. LT, and he hits 460. Very nice. Gambit isn't like what he used to be, but I do still like the guy quite a bit. And levels in Loki for the LT at 459. And check this out. Going to be my highest leveled character, no, from the shard list anyway. Not overall, but Iceman's going to go up 4 more levels thanks to 4-star Iceman being pretty leveled pretty high. Command points. 250 hero points again, LT, and more CP. Oh wait, ISO and then CPs again next when we do our cover ad. Level 468 for a new 5-star character. That's pretty great for me. I like it. We're going to do our other cover rewards here in a minute, but that is it for the shards. Double check. We got them done, and we have covers to apply, but that's none of them have the green emblem any longer. Very cool. Okay, so from our covers, let's go through, level up from the bottom, just to clean up this list quite a bit. These will be less exciting, but Storm is max champed again. And I think I need to reset. Yep, I need to reset him pretty soon there at the bottom. Alright, back to the 3 stars. What are we up to now? Not a big deal. Beast earns 105 shards for Jubilee. So that's pretty cool. So Beast now earns, most 3 stars now earn 2 different 4-star characters, either covers or shards, through their champ progress. I think that's kind of cool. Spidey, next reward is 100 for Miles. Psylocke moves up a notch. And we got the Gamora cover I've been needing, it looks like, so we can save those soon. Sam Wilson takes us a notch. 45 shards towards Sandman from Dr. Octopus, that's also new. And here we go. Let's go into the 4 stars. We got a bunch now from the character reward updates as well. Another Valkyrie, 150 Thor, and hero points. I guess we could have done this, but I wanted to keep it a little bit more straightforward for covers versus shards. Nightcrawler hits level 366. That's really high for my roster. I just ran really hot on him and Rogue over that time. 250 more shards for Thanos. Magik moves up a notch. Close to shards for Hela. Let's go down to Rocket and Groot. They hit 367 for 500 hero points. And Rogue, 367 for a bunch more hero points, command points next, and completely maxed out at level 370, coming soon. All right, so we've got these 5 stars. Do not let me add that to Thor yet. That top one, I need to do that later. Let's go from the bottom up then, starting with Cable. Big hit of ISO. Storm gets the LT for 459. Hela moves up to 455 for the LT. 25 command points from Professor X. Banner now gets the LT as well. I can't believe how many we've moved up on CP and LTs. Archangel, Doom. Gambit gets another block of command points, and so does Kitty. Look at that. We're closing in on 5,000 command points already. Here's Rescue. And Iceman is the last one we're going to add. Don't let me do that Thor yet. I'll do that later, but that's probably going to be a week and a half before I add that in. Iceman hits 469. Very cool. All right, we're finally up to the point where we can do some token draws. Let's go for it. Real quick, I did want to make a quick note of where we got with our info here. ISO amounts updated and command points amounts. Wow. From all of those additions, we made 130,000 ISO, 9,900 in hero points, and 491 command points from adding those levels. That is incredible. That's pretty good. All right, you know, and that was coming along with the champ reward updates anyway, eventually, but nice to get that big chunk done in one shot. Let's do the rest of these. Thick as thieves. We've got a token and a one-time daily draw. Got a Black Panther. And just a 2-star. We'll have a lot more tokens there soon. Team Iron Man, this will be the last draw we're here to make. That's why I wanted to do this video. A bunch of these stores are ending today, so we'll do a one-time shot at one of the 4 stars in here. Just a 2, worth it to give a last run at it. Let's go to Team Cap. Could get 3 different 4 stars. We already hit the LT, luckily, and just a 2-star, so no big deal. We're gonna come back to this Beta Ray Bill store last, and time's running out. That's gonna be a big deal. Winter Wonderland got 3 tokens. Got a 3-star Cap. And this is different. There's no daily one-time draw for 100 hero points, and it's probably because there's 6 4-stars plus the LT and good hero point rewards instead. And so this thing runs out soon. There's a bunch of 4-stars in here. It's a pretty good odds at the 80 pack. We'll think about that and come back in a second. I did want to go here and point out that there's a new Heroes for Hire deal for Emma Frost. I think it's a pretty decent deal now that she's a feeder for Kitty Pryde. If she wasn't, I don't think we would do it, but I'm kind of a sucker, and plus we get the costume. Oh man, don't tell anybody, I'm gonna buy it. Those 850 shards are basically 2 covers plus 50 leftover bonus shards. And we get the costume. We'll equip that soon later. There's also a pretty good deal on the Heroes for Hire advanced resupply. This might be just for, I don't know if that's for everyone or just for me from previous offers I've bought. And I'm still thinking about this Spider Ham for next couple of days. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it. Okay, let's go to just have 3 elites. Let's get those worked out. Get a 3-star right off the start. Get some shards for Thor. And we'll do our heroics. We've got 8 plus a daily draw. Looking for a 4-star. We ran really pretty good over the last couple of times on heroics. These are probably going to be low level rewards today, I'll bet. Oh, there's a 3-star. Black Widow. And we'll do the daily draw since we have some hero points going. Great. nice to get that Shuri built up, and that's kind of where we're at. All right, so we're going to finish out with the worthy challengers, but before we get there, there's one more chance at a token for that store, and that's in the Beta Ray Bill store. And I always come here and think that we can outsmart the odds, and sometimes I get proven wrong. But I think the last time I did this, it took 3 tries, and we got that special legendary token. The time before that, it took 4 of the 10x pulls, which costs more hero points than if you just buy the 40 pack. So most people should just buy the 40 pack, but I think we're going to get this within the first 1 or 2 tries on the 10x. I think we can do it, guys. Let's concentrate and try to get that thing in the first 10 pack. Let's go. Hit it. Okay, we're going to hit the fast forward button for these 10. Let's see how we do. Got more heroics. ISO, not looking too good yet. There's a 3-star Deadpool. Well, we didn't get it in the first 10x. Let's go for the second one. This would work out great. We could also hit the 4-star Thor. And go. Cross your fingers, we got it. There it is. We got the legendary token for the store on the second draw, and 3-star Storm. So I don't think I'm going to continue to go for that Thor or the remaining rewards with Psylocke or the others. We did pretty good on the heroics, and if you look at it, we spent 1,800 hero points twice. That's 3,600. So we saved a lot of hero points compared to just buying the 40 pack and getting a lot of the 2 stars and more. Cool. Did it in 2 tries. Way to go, Viewer Luck. Thank you very much. That sets us up pretty well. Man, does that mean we have a chance to splurge here in the Winter Wonderland vault? Yeah, let's do it, guys. We're going to do a 10-pack here. It's a lot more expensive, but there's good odds at getting a 4-star or even more hero points back. I don't think I'm going to do a 40-pack. That just is a little expensive, but let's do it. 10-pack, 3,600. Go! Can we get a 4-star? Couple elites. Beast. Come on, warm it up here before we're done. Psylocke. Oh man, we missed all the 4 stars. Well, we only had, 1 in 8. We only pulled 1 in 8 of the total items in that draw. So 3,600 hero points. Yeah, I think they kind of got us there back, but it was worth a shot to go for those 4s. I'll think about coming back to it later on my own. Let's not waste any more time. We got our token for the worthy challengers, and I did the walkthrough on my earnings with targeted heroes and trying to keep Thor in balance with Okoye, and we can go do these draws until I get 2 results for Thor. And if you saw my last video, we already ran hot on Thor, so we want to try to really focus on Beta Ray Bill here or Hela. Let's go for it. So I think we're going to get Beta Ray Bill on the first 5-star that we get, although it could take 7 or more tries to get him because we ran a little bit hotter than usual last time. What do you guys think? Put it in your guesses on what's the first 5-star you think we're going to get as we go from command points here. And then how many draws it's going to take and who's it going to be. We could also get Hela here. I think we'll get her before Thor as well, but I'm rooting for Bill next. Let me update these numbers really quickly once again. And here we go, guys. Are you ready for this? This first token is... let's see how the viewer luck goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4-star Deadpool. Claim it. Alright, so you see we got shards there for Okoye and for Shuri. I've done a bunch of calculations. I need to get 8 levels on Shuri, or essentially, let's see, 212 or something like that legendary draws to move her up 8 levels. And in that time we'll get a a level on Okoye, plus enough shards on top of what she has already, as you can see from the status bar there, to level her up twice. So if we can do that, that'll be worth 3 Okoye levels, adding to Thor up 3 levels as well, so they stay even. Okay, guys, here we are with command points. Let's hit it. 4-star Jean Grey. Draw number 2 from command points. X23. I think it's going to take about 9 or 10 draws before we get a 5-star. That would even out our odds a little bit. Eddie Brock Venom. Another Nightcrawler. Man, he's just so, for some reason, so hot on my results. 4-star Panther. And Yondu. So we're getting close to the point where I think we have a 5-star upcoming. By the way, while you watch this, guess along and say, pick a 4-star that you think is going to come up soon and see if you get it right. Here we go. 2 Yondu back to back is pretty statistically low chance of that happening. Ghost. All right, let's get the 5-star. I bet it's right here. Not yet. But I do really like playing with Moon Knight. He's a lot of fun. Got a Captain America worthy natural draw. All right. I feel Beta Ray Bill's coming up. What do you think? Not quite yet. Spider-Gwen. That's been a bunch of pulls now. I think our odds are pretty evened out. Let's get a purple emblem real soon. Nebula. Main event Hulk. I can just hear my lucky sidekick doing a Hulk smash at that result. No 5s yet, guys. We got to work into it. There is an Agent Venom. So how many draws has it been? So we've been in 5,900 to 5,500. That's a bunch of pulls. We're way due for a 5-star. Let's do it. Invisible Woman now feeds Doctor Doom, don't forget. Got Emperor Doom, I should say. Infinity War Spidey. Alright, we got to break this drought. It's time for a 5-star. Let's get it after Vulture. Here we go. Not yet. Another Ghost. Got me worried, guys. Where are the 5-stars? Did they take them out after I leveled up all of those levels? I got enough rewards for now. There's Chavez. The game's saying, oh, you're doing too well. Let's slow you down. Another Nightcrawler. He's going to be maxed after, what, one more cover, I think? Nova. And we finally get the 5-star. This is it. We're going to get set on a hot streak now. 5, 4. Who's it going to be? 3, 2, 1. Come on, Bill. It is a Hela. I will take that for sure. She's actually boosted in the current event, so that will help a lot. All right, we broke the ice. Now we're going to hit another 5-star within about 3 or 4 draws, I hope. Let's do it. Right away, we get another one back to back. Come on, Bill. Go. And it's Beta Ray Bill. His green ability, Corbinite Cyborg. This is awesome. Got his Scuttlebutt ability. I'm looking forward to this one. I do not have him rostered yet. This is our first cover for him. Fantastic. Got him. Nice hit. Claim it. And we were correct in that we got 2 5-stars that weren't Thor. We can continue until we get 2 Thor results. I hope the game's not listening because I want to keep hot on Bill. Let's do it. There's the Thing. And I want to get levels here on Beta Ray Bill because that means this is less draws we would need to do from legendary tokens when he enters there, where I would have to force levels onto Carnage as opposed to just these guys here. And so I don't mind the levels on Professor X, but don't need a lot on Carnage. Let's go. Let's try to get back around to those 5s. And there it is. Okay, cross your fingers, guys. Do what you need to do. Let's try to avoid Thor if we can. 1's fine, but we don't want 2 of him. And go. Another Hela. Very nice. Let's get back on Beta Ray Bill. Let's see how many more draws it takes. Has anybody guessed the 4-star that's appeared? Quake and Kingpin. Another Kingpin. It's so absurd when there's around 94 stars that we can get the same character twice in a short amount of time. Wiccan. 5-star. Not yet. But hey, Black Cat. And the 5. Uh-oh, this feels like Thor to me. What do you guys think? Let's go for Beta Ray Bill. Another Hela. Wow. Okay, I think that's 3 on her. Let's start to turn the luck and direct it toward Bill. Spidey 2099. Definitely like him. I think he's a well-designed character and fun to play. And the 5-star. All right. Who is it? Go. Oh, there's Thor. Okay, so that's great. I do want to level up Thor. I just wanted to stave it off as long as possible. So when we claim this, that means no matter what happens, the very next time we get Thor, we have to stop. Let's try to get hot on Beta Ray Bill again and get him going. Another 5. Oh man, don't be Thor. Don't be Hela. Let's go, Bill. And it is a Beta Ray Bill. We get his yellow ability, Defender of Two Peoples. Very good. Nice hit. So that's 2 Bill, 3 Hela, and only 1 Thor so far. So that's looking pretty good. I think our odds are catching up for that dry spell we had a little bit. Let's stay on it. Got a Wasp. Glad I did the math to see that we could afford to get a couple of levels in Thor, which helps us get a jump out on Bill and improve our Hela quite a bit. Carnage and others, that's a pretty good hit. Professor X, nice to build him up so he can work toward his 5-star shards, and we get another 5. Alright, can we avoid Thor, or is it over? Go! Got a Hela. Oh man, that's great. 5-star champion rewards are really good. Every few levels is another LT or 25 command points, as you know. Depleting the command point stash, that's for sure, but as we add in these character rewards, it's going to add a lot of those back. Another Valkyrie. Another Chavez. There's our first totally awesome Hulk of the night, I think. Mysterio, cool. Building up a whole bunch of 4-stars here, that's great. Due for a 5-star, is this it? There it is. Alright. If it's Thor, we have to stop. Let's root for Bill. Hit it. It's another Hela. We are doing way too good on her. I do think she's quite good, actually. Captain Marvel. That'll be a top-end reward for her. We're just going to keep going, guys, until we get a last 5-star that we can handle. Trying to get another Beta Ray Bill. Could this one be it? Come on, Bill. Oh, and Hela again. That's just crazy. I don't mind building her up, but now that's enough. Max Punisher. try to keep tabs and let you guys know what my draw rate was by the time we're done. Back to another 5. And Hela is just very popular. I'll take it. We're really going for Bill here. More Wiccan. And a 5. Alright, so we're adding a lot of shards to our target heroes of Shuri and Okoye. So all of these pulls are great. And go! It is a Beta Ray Bill Blue. We got each of his 3 abilities. That is an excellent starting point. Nice. Alright, so we're getting to the point where I should probably stop anyway. But we've only got 1 Thor out of all this. It was just pretty crazy to avoid him. We did have 2 earlier, so 3 Thor overall, 3 Bill overall, and now we're at about 5 or so Hela. I think we'll continue for a little bit. Ronin Hawkeye. And see who the next 5 is that we get. Rocket and Groot getting pretty strong. First Kate Bishop of the night. Unless I missed one earlier. Lots of draws here. War Machine. Need to get back to a 5-star. There's Thor. 5-star. Not yet. Peggy. And a Medusa. I think that yellow might be what we need to basically get my duplicate to 13 covers. To champ a 4-star duplicate for the first time. I haven't done that yet. Another Kingpin and a 5-star. Okay, this feels like it could be Thor. Let's root for Bill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is a Beta Ray Bill Blue. So he's at 4 covers now. This is a good start on a new character. So I don't see any reason to stop. This is the same thing we'll be doing once, alright, Spider-Man 2099, once Bill enters latest Legends. So it's just, let's keep going. If we get another Thor, that's fine. I'd rather have Thor covers than Carnage, as long as we can handle them. Got a Mockingbird there, another Punisher. This is more than I thought we'd be pulling, but I'll take it. We're just pressing our luck here. Gwenpool. Namor. Let's get to the next 5 and see who it's going to be. Luke Cage. I know this is turning into a really long video, guys, but hopefully it's alright. Ghost. This store ends today, so I had to decide what we were going to do. Another Professor X. And Human Torch. Great hit on the new characters. Overdue for a 5-star again. Jean Grey. Ronin. 5-star. Nope. We're making targeted hero progress. And a 5-star. Okay. Could this be it? Will they let us stop? Go! Another Hela. That means we could keep going. Should I keep going and pressing our luck? I think we're going to do it. Kraven. We want to get another Beta Ray Bill. And this could be it. Alright, if it's Thor, we have to stop. If it's Hela, I should consider stopping. If it's Bill, awesome. Go! Oh, another Hela. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, when it turns out all the Hela covers are what probably could have been Carnage, That's worth it to me. But as we press our luck here, we're losing draws that we could be adding on to Professor X. From Latest Legends, there's a Nick Fury. But I think as this goes on, and Worthy Cap, our new characters are really getting good hits. So I think we're in the right mindset to press our luck here. And 5-star in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Hela's going to be pretty powerful. And another 5. 2 in a row. Come on, Bill. It is a Beta Ray Bill. I really like his blue ability. I think that's going to be great. I can't believe it, but we've been avoiding a certain character for so long. And we get 3 in a row. Could this close it out? Unbelievable. And it's Thor. We have to stop. They finally let us get done. But I think our draws were really pretty good. I'll look back at the odds and tell you what our draw rate was. Claim it. We have a ton of covers to add in. We've gone on so long. We'll save all of those for the next video. Let's close it out by taking a quick look at our rewards queue. Again, remember we had that one Thor, but I can't add it in, and that's separate. So all of these 5 stars were earned from this run, and it was 18 total 5 stars. Definitely not going to sell them. So we earned 17 from those draws, and out of the 4 stars, it's going to be a mixed number, but 83. Wow. I think our odds came into line pretty well. Thanks to that 3 in a row toward the end. We are done. We'll add all those in a separate video. I know I've been taking way too long on this stuff. We'll try to get in some PvP action. And but I appreciate you guys watching. Please hit the MPQ icon you see at the left side of your screen to become a subscriber if you want to see more action and roster updates like this. We'll get into the reunions event. People are having a lot of fun with it. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one. See you next time.